how's it going? Rod Hembree here. Excuse me just a minute. Yes, it is. Program 73 coming at you. And if you're using the web, why not jump on the page and you can get to it. That's right. You can follow along with us. We got some great programs coming your way, or some great features coming your way. In fact, we got Wolfman. He's got some musical recommendations. It's all happening. Also, by the way, he's here. This is right here. How you doing? We got Chris on the camera as well. And we've got some interesting topics. By the way, we got the other limits. Odie, what's going on with the topics, man?
Rod, I don't know what's going on. Actually, I do. First, we got channeling spirits. Is it real? We also have the coming invasion from outer space. Ooh, that's scary, man. We also have, why do people believe weird things? That's not weird, man.
I don't know, man. Why do people believe weird things? But these topics are all coming your way along with the facts. And a faith challenge. Here is a fact and faith challenge. Check this one out. It says, if God's spirit is here, then why is there so much pain on planet Earth, man? Somebody tell me why. Why?
Stand by. Today we got some Jesus music. Oh, yeah.
Live from the studios in the deep, dark basements of urban North America, it's an all-time video airborne. Descendants of the Slingons, Wolfman Track, playing the latest and the greatest multimedia tracks in the known universe. Now here he is. Hit it, Wolfman.
Oh, hey guys and gals, welcome to today's show. Let's kick it off with a little 3D. Yeah.
Ready for the new revolution. It'll blow your mind and give you solution.
Oh, hey, that track's pretty good, but listen to this one. It's called Stand Alone. Yeah, baby. Hey guys and gals, that's all the time we have for today's show. It's getting smoky in here. Hey, but if you're looking for something good to listen to, hey, check out some Jesus music. All right. See you next time. Somebody turn off the smoke machine.
Hey, if God's spirit is here, then why is there so much pain on planet Earth? Well, clue number one was, pain is a matter of opinion, man. Now be quiet.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Is this radio on?
Yes, hello. Oh, it's for you, Chris.
Not now.
Oh, sorry about that. He'll be over there if you need him. Hey, we got a great topic talking about channeling, but before we get to this topic, we got another problem. He's a real bad problem. His name is Rod Olly. He's got a major attitude.
Say what?
A kid gets rich from cocoa. Details next on News with an Attitude.
This old-time radio program was originally aired live, long before the advent of high fidelity.
And so tonight it gives me great pleasure to make way for a man who knows what he's talking about.
I'm Rod All with local and global news from your communities and your home planet. Smart kid. Gregory Miller of San Carlos, California isn't mowing lawns, but he is landscaping the net. The brilliant preteen paid attention in computer class and created what he calls Weckman's Big Adventure, a brilliant video game available via downloading.
And toys like this will keep growing youngsters happy.
So far, the smart kid has sold thousands of games for $10 a hit on AOL and is taking applications for wannabe program engineers.
Now, engineering students can concentrate on other important matters.
Tabloid. Headline. Elvis returns to home planet and sends message back via outer space.
And he actually believed that?
Human baby head transplant.
But to do this, we must have the vital organs, do you understand?
Athena Star Woman knows your future.
What has probably happened is that her brain has become overloaded by the horror of what it has done.
Let Nostradamus pick your lottery numbers.
Someone would believe me.
New ways to meet your guardian angel.
Why didn't I see it?
Psychic experts go bankrupt.
Doesn't seem possible that I could have imagined all of it.
Did a headache spoil the day for you? Are you still feeling a little miserable and upset?
Mr. McDonald, do you ever do the dishes for your wife? I should say not.
Yo-ho, brushless or leather, boys, whichever you've the notion. 50 cents for shaving cream, $1 for the lotion.
Program 73, item 10. If you're following on the webpage, hey, check it out. Let's look at the data. It's coming to the screen, and it says this. The data says there came a day called Pentecost, which was a celebration of the 5 weeks of harvest. Bet you didn't know that. On this day, the disciples of Jesus gathered together to worship God. Suddenly, a sound like a blowing, huge, gigantic subspace anomaly hit. It was everywhere, man. And then there were these lights that moved. They descended and stood over the disciples. This was like kind of a materialization of the Spirit of God. And when it came to the disciples, they suddenly had the power to speak in other languages. It's true. And many of them, and the people who were there, they were watching, all at that time were from all over the world. And they heard these uneducated men speaking in their own languages. And they freaked out. In these other tongues, the disciples were talking about the reality of Jesus and God. Acts chapter 2:1. Rod's paraphrased version. It's true. It happened a long time ago at the day of Pentecost. And it's a great little passage as we look at it. The first fact is on the screen, and it says this. Check it out. There is a change that happens when your soul becomes influenced by the Spirit. But God's Spirit always points to Jesus Christ. You know, a lot of people talking about spirits these days and channeling things, but hey, let's get the one true Spirit of Christ. Second fact is on the screen. It says this. Spirits can change who you are. Make sure you change in the right direction. God's Spirit always heals and helps you. What? It's true. God's Spirit always heals. God's Spirit always helps you. And that's the way it is. In fact, let's check this out because this is important. It's called the voice of reason. Who's there?
The voice of reason.
Whoa. It's a serious subspace anomaly. Here's the voice of reason. It is possible to be possessed by a spiritual being. The message always reveals the messenger. Read the Data Master for the details. Now let's talk about that in a minute. The message always reveals the messenger. What is the message that a lot of these people are channeling these days? The one true message is that God is God and Jesus Christ is the only begotten Son of God. Think about it. In the meantime, here's Odie.
Hey, Rod, over here. Hey, next we got the coming invasion from outer space.
And Jordy Green.
This time on resolution. Can you talk to dead relatives? Today we got a real challenging letter. The viewer was wondering if it is actually possible to get in contact with dead relatives, dead children, parents, even friends.
I personally don't believe that can happen. I think that it's
it's a demonic presence that manifests itself in a form, pretending or trying to deceive the person into thinking yes, this actually is the relative that has died.
You feel this pain and loss, and it's not easy to get over.
We know that you're hurting because you've lost someone who meant so much to you.
You're going to want to bring them back, and you can't bring them back. If you want to lose that pain, and you want to lose, if you want to become and move on with your life and come to acceptance with it, you got to give that over to Jesus.
There's only one person that can fill that empty space, can fill that void, and can bring the joy and peace back into your life that you're so desperately looking for, and that's Jesus.
But Jesus says, I'll take away all that. I'll give you eternal life. I'll take away all of that, and I'll give you your joy and the peace that you long for. Just ask. It's free.
The facts of the challenge: if God's Spirit is here, then why is there so much pain on the planet? Clue number 1 was because pain is a matter of opinion. Now be quiet. Clue number 2 is don't ask disrespectful questions. Oh, we got some serious stuff going on around here, yes? There's going to be a coming invasion from outer space, is there? I don't know. Let's find out. Don't call the police. Just watch File 7, and we'll be back to talk about it.
The mysteries of the past lead us to the purpose for the future. Answers for the present. UFOs explained. Ancient aliens revealed. Time has a beginning. Time has an end. File 7. Declassified. Is there a UFO conspiracy? Will alien life invade our planet? Since the 1940s, UFO sightings, alien encounters, and alien abduction cases have dramatically increased. Why? What happened to invite these visitations? Why the growth in supernatural activity? Scientific theories abound, but does the release of nuclear or atomic energy break open a portal to other dimensions? If alien life is set up as a precursor to a better world, what will happen to us? Will we survive a transformation? How? Who will initiate the change? Or is it all a ruse to distract? In the last days, God will pour His Spirit out on the planet. Some will see visions. Others will have dreams. Some will see the future. There will be those who will see strange events in the heavens and on the earth. These events are near the end, but those who call on the name of God will be saved. Acts 2, verses 17 through 21, paraphrased. There will be an end, but it may not be what you expect.
Item number 20, program 73. If you're following along on the webpage, we're about ready to start it. Here comes the data. It's on the screen, and it's wild. Check this out. After Jesus had spent time with his disciples, suddenly he was transformed and started to ascend into the sky right in front of all of them. Well, they were all mesmerized, and they had never seen anything like this before. There were lights and a huge cloud of light, and Jesus went into that huge cloud of light. Then, as they were standing there watching, mesmerized, there were two beings that appeared beside them in white, glowing in white. And they spoke Aramaic so they could understand them. And they said to them, "Hey, what's the matter with you guys? Don't you get it? The same way Jesus left this planet, he's going to return to this planet. Jesus went to the other dimension, as heaven, and near the end of time, he will come back to get you from this dimension, X1, Rod's paraphrase version. It's true. He will come back, and he's coming back to you. But let me tell you something. A lot of people think this is some kind of invasion from space. Let me correct you, because here is the fact. It's on the screen, and it says this. Check it out. There will be a real return, but it won't be a Talon with a bald head. The one called Jesus will open up subspace, and he will come back. And he is the one true creator. That's right. His name is Jesus, and that's how you'll know him, and we're talking about him in Acts. Second fact, it's on the screen, and it says this. The Data Master is the only book to predict this event. It is the only source of ancient information that deals with the real future. Access it. A lot of people, you know, they want to know where the real future is, and they're going, I gotta know, man, the real future. And they look everywhere except the Data Master. Hey, it's in the Data Master. Dwayne, it's in the Data Master.
Already. Hey there, Rod. How you doing? Well, I'd like to say one thing. Hello, Mr. Space Cadet Rod. Well, you see, you're talking about these aliens, and you know, I'm looking at these cars in the parking lot outside the studio, and you see, you know, we've been sending television and radio signals through our antennas and through our huge Earth substations. You know, in the deserts, they have those big radio towers, like millions of satellites hooked up together, and we're like been sending out signals for like, I don't know, 50, 100 years now. Don't you ever think that, you know, we could have already contacted space aliens or you know, they could be already here, these aliens, for all we know, and you keep saying they're coming and coming and coming. You ever stop to think that they might be already here?
Well, that is a common misconception. It's true, Dwayne. Let me tell you something. For every fit, Dwayne, there is a counterfeit. The evil sources have to create some kind of distraction to the return of Christ. So they create this space invasion script, and aliens were already here, and they got bald heads, and they're called Talons. That's not right. You see, the Data Master has the real deal, Dwayne. I understand your confusion. We'll talk about more later. Here is Odie.
Hey, Rod, over here. Hey, next we got, why do people believe weird things?
Hey, Ethel, open the window. I gotta throw this pickle out.
The window is open, Harold.
The window isn't open, Ethel.
Sorry.
Hey, some people say the way you deal with life's mistakes is to hide from them behind smoke screens. Just a minute on that.
Here we go.
Hey, how's it going? Rod Hembree here with a Just a Minute segment trying to eliminate some of the smoke problems with some truth. Here's some truth. Bring it in, Ryan. Check it out. Hey, someone who hides from his mistakes can't heal. But someone who deals with his problems removes the problem's control over him. That's Proverbs 28:13. Thanks, Ryan. Now, let me think about this a minute, and you think with me. You see, if you hide from your mistakes, you're never going to deal with your mistakes. You say, Rod, how do I deal with my mistakes? You deal with your mistakes by confessing them to your Creator. Happens to be God. How do you know your Creator? Through something called the Data Master, which is the Bible. Your Creator helps you deal with your mistakes and remove their control over your life. Now, you think about it. Don't hide from your mistakes. Lose the smoke.
Anybody feel that falling? Let's hear more from the Star Effect.
The Facts and Faith Challenge is this. If God's Spirit is here, then why is there so much pain on the planet? Clue number 1, pain is a matter of opinion, man. Be quiet. Clue number 2, don't ask disrespectful questions. Clue number 3, I don't know, man, let's have some big party.
What are you doing there?
Well, I don't know about that, but let me tell you something. We're talking about something very, very interesting here. It's called, why do people believe weird things? Wow, weird stuff going on around here. Watch this, the other limits.
The following is something to think about.
from Strange Landings TV.
Wow, Doc, this is great. But why don't we show up on radar?
That's exactly why I'm the brains and you're just the grip. Don't you get it? We're hiding amongst 8,000 pieces of space junk. They can't see us.
Is that why it smells?
No, you buffoon. That's your upper lip.
No way, Doc. Oh, man, that smells like Rogaine.
Never mind that. Now get ready to turn on the photon collector.
Oh. I'm standing by to switch on the futon collector. Doc, what does a futon collector do anyway?
No, you poor excuse for brain activity. This is the photon collector.
We have control over the vertical. We have control over the horizontal. But we have no control over your mind. Or do we? Join us now as we explore the thoughts that haunt our inner minds and move us to the other limits.
What we're about to do is take over the world with digital cable. Oh, that's where that went. Soon, we'll be in control. No more listening to people tell me what I can and can't do. Oh no. Soon, I will have the magic number for the universe. Then, everyone will love me. And then, everyone will want me.
Sounds to me like you got a bit of a problem there, buddy.
Houston Control! When I turn on the photon collector, I will absorb all TV transmissions. Before they get to satellite, the world will have to come to me for the precious little images. Oh yes, over.
Doc, that sounds good and everything, except for one small...
What? What are you talking about?
Well, Doc, there seems to be a huge asteroid heading at us at about, a gazillion miles an hour.
Oh, that one really hurts you. The voice of reason on this. Item 29, if you're following on the webpage, is this. People believe weird things because they want to. Remember, the truth is easy to find but hard to believe because it insults our intelligence. But that's okay, because when you're thinking along your own lines and you're believing what you think is truth, suddenly the asteroid of truth comes along and crashes your little world. And then you've got to face the reality of the truth, and we'll be back to talk about that in a second. Ooh, that's scary.
Mommy! Hey, look at it! Look! Over here, look! Hey, look here! Right here! There it is! There it is! Look! There it is! Look! Are you looking? Look!
A lot of people say you just got to use your money to get where you want to go in life, but that's an explosive situation. Just a minute.
Here we go.
You know, there's a lot of people gambling about a lot of things these days, and here's what happens. Look at that. It's an explosive situation when they take their money and they just spend it on chances. Well, let me tell you something about chances. Bring in some data, Ryan. Check this out. Use your resources to build on what you have, and your needs will be met. But if you always are chasing after the almighty dollar, you're going to get hungry. Proverbs 28:19. Let me see if I can be a little bit clearer on this. Why don't you use your resources to maybe get a little work done in life, and when you do that, you're going to have a real powerful situation that you can mop with. Now look at the power you got there. You see, the truth is, use your resources to deal with the real issues in your life, not like buying lottery tickets. Think it over. How's it going? We're back, and we got the Facts and Faith Challenge. We've been talking about it all program. Check it out. If God's Spirit is here, then why is there so much pain on planet Earth? Clue 1 was, pain is a matter of opinion, man. Now be quiet. Well, that's not it. Clue number 2 is, don't ask disrespectful questions. What's the matter with you? That's not it either. Clue number 3 was, I don't know, man, just party. No, that's that 80s thing again. Okay, here's the real deal. Check it out. Planet Earth is in a battle. It's a war zone between good and evil. That's the real deal. And you see, here's the thing. We can become stronger through pain. Now, let's talk a little bit about what we've been talking about in this program. There's a lot of people out there talking about weird things and believing weird things. One thing you can believe is that which is tried and proven. It's called the Data Master. It's also called the Voice of God. So on behalf of Chris, Trish, all of us at Just the Facts, God's talking to you. Are you listening?
Everyone will want me. Stop it! All right, I'm trying to grow some hair. Is that so wrong? Gee, stop it! Hey!
No, let me just count it, and you can scream. And we'll let it out. Ready?
Okay.
And 1. Don't look up for 3.
Okay.